Welcome to the latest installment of Chord by Chord, the series designed to build your understanding of harmony in the fretboard. In the last lesson, we went over suspended fourth chords. In this lesson, we're going to go over suspended second chords. You should already know that a major triad is made up of three notes: the root, the third, and the fifth. In a suspended second chord, you simply replace the third with the second. Example 1 gives us the notes in a C major triad. Example 2 gives us the notes in a C sus4 chord. Example 3a shows us how to get to a C sus2 chord from a C major chord using open chords. Notice how much of a difference that one note makes. Example 3b shows us how to get to a C sus2 chord from a C major chord using barre chords. You can also get to the C sus2 from that C major barre chord shape by just lifting your fourth finger. You can also make a suspended second chord of a seventh chord. Now, if you remember, a dominant seventh chord is built from a major triad at the bottom and a flatted seventh at the top. To make a 7 sus2 chord, you simply once again replace the third with the second. Example 4 gives us the notes in a C7 chord. Example 5 gives us the notes in a C7 sus2 chord. Example 6a shows us how to play a C7 and a C7 sus2 chord using open chords. Example 6b shows us how to play a 6-7 and 6-7 sus2 chord using barre chords. Note that when switching to the C7 sus2, you only have to remove your fourth finger. Example 7a shows us G and G sus2 chords using open chords. Example 7b shows us G and G sus2 chords using barre chords. For this one, I'm going to play using my own fingering, not the one recommended in the notation, just because it's easier for me. Example 8a gives us G7 and G7 sus2 chords using open chords. Example 8b gives us G7 and G7 sus2 chords using barre chords. Example 9a shows us how to play D major and D sus2 chords using open chords. Example 9b shows us how to play D major and D sus2 chords using barre chords. Example 10a shows us how to play D7 and D7 sus2 chords using open chords. And lastly, example 10b shows us how to play D7 and D7 sus2 chords using barre chords. You should now know how to play various sus2 and 7 sus2 chords. One song that features a D sus2 chord is Jethro Tull's Wondering Aloud. I'm wondering aloud how we feel today. Last night sipped the sunset, my hands in her hair. We are our own saviors as we start, both our hearts beating live into each other. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll move on to our most complex chord yet, the major ninth.